Shalom family, my name is Anna Israel. Welcome to this channel. All praises to the Most High and to His Son, the Messiah. If you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe. So today, the subject is dealing with the no mixed fabrics law. Now this podcast is for us to know how to understand and manage how to choose our clothes according to what type or sorts of fabrics it's made of. And also to try to keep that law of Deuteronomy 22 verse 11 to the best of our ability. Now what does it mean to not wear mixed fabrics? Well, before I read the verse on it, I'm going to explain it and then read the verse to support what I say. So mixed fabrics is when a fabric is made of vegetal and animal fabric altogether. In other words, you're not supposed to wear clothes that are made of two sorts of material, meaning animal and vegetal. For example, if you check the label of your shirt and it says 70% wool and 30% cotton, run, because these are two types or sorts of fabric, animal for the wool and vegetal for the cotton, that is unlawful to us believers to wear. And I'm going to prove it to you by reading Deuteronomy 22 verse 11. It says, "Do not put on a garment of different kinds of wool and linen together," unquote. So if you study that verse well, you will understand that wool and linen are different kinds, one animal and the other vegetal. In other words, if your garment is made of 20% rayon and 80% cotton, you're good, because those two materials are of the same kind, the same sort, meaning vegetal. You can do your own research on that. But if you have, let's say, 25% camel hair and 75% polyester, leave it alone, because these materials are of two different types, different kinds, vegetal and animal, again. And now you might think, why would the Most High create such a law? Well, it's partly because the fabric you wear can affect the holiness and the purity of your body. It can affect your body hormone levels and your skin health, and wearing the wrong fabric can cause imbalance in your system, impurity, defilement in your body. And your body is the home of the Holy Spirit, meaning your body is a temple. And as it says in 1 Corinthians 3 verse 17, if you do things that destroys or defile your body, the Holy Spirit in you will destroy you too. Never forget that your body is a temple, beloved ones, and the home of the Holy Spirit, which is the Most High, and that you must not do things to it that would damage, defile, or destroy it, because that can pull the Most High away from you. But don't worry, there's still grace under the new covenant. If all your clothes right now are of mixed fabrics, and you're on a budget right now, and that you need time to renew your wardrobe, that's fine. Just pray the Most High to give you money and grace by the time you get it right. But once you get some extra money from I don't know where, after you make that prayer, don't put it in a designer bag, sister, or in a small trip, because that money the Most High gave you was to renew your wardrobe, not to get luxury. Do not abuse of the Most High grace. So that was a side note. So now, before I end this podcast, I'm going to give you an exhaustive list of animal and vegetal fabrics so you can sort it out for yourselves when you're shopping for clothes and looking at those labels. So first and foremost, vegetal fabrics. There's linen, cotton, bamboo, and etc. There are some other categories of mixed vegetal fabrics that include rayon, which is a semi-synthetic fabric, meaning it's processed in the lab but from vegetal components like wood and agricultural products. And then you got polyester, that is synthetic as well. But don't get fooled by the word synthetic. It doesn't mean it's fake. It just means it went through a lot of processing, transformation from the lab. But put for polyester vegetal ingredients, like a kind of plastic for polyester. But plastic comes from trees. It's a resin that they extract from our trees. So polyester is a vegetal source, if you would prefer. Then other synthetic fabrics are nylon, spandex, modal, and etc. You can research it for yourselves. Now last but not least, animal fabrics. That's easier because it's often 100% unmixed. So for animal, we've got wool, of course, fur, camel hair, rabbit hair, leather, silk, cashmere, and etc. But wool is the most common one. So that will be it for the video podcast today. I hope you learned something from this. I hope it was uplifting, edifying. If you've liked this podcast, please like, share, and subscribe. And with this, much joy, happiness, bliss, rest, and blessings to you all. Shalom.